Hi, it's James from BIOVIA. So I've got another add-in that I wanted to do a screen cam for. And this one is for enumerating stereochemistry. So I've drawn this structure on the canvas in Draw, and I've created it on purpose to have a number of what would be chiral centers. And I'll demonstrate to you the stereo enumerator. So first of all, I'm going to turn on the I can't at the moment. So yeah, show stereo configuration is off. So it knows that there's no stereo centers marked in this at the moment. So I'm going to go and use the add-in. So I'm going to enumerate. Gives a number of options. So you can enumerate unmarked centers. So you might have some centers that are marked with up or down bonds. You don't want to enumerate those. You can have it enumerate any unmarked centers. In this case, we haven't got any marked centers. You can have it enumerate all marked centers, so it will ignore the marks that you've got and enumerate them anyway. And then you can enumerate everything. So all centers will get enumerated in that case. So in this case, because we haven't got any marked centers, I'm just going to choose the enumerate unmarked stereo centers. So it's completed the enumeration. Now at this point, it gives me the option to save what I've done to an SD file. I'm going to go ahead and say yes to that. And I'll give it a name. So I'll call it stereo enum, and that'll be .sdf when it's saved. And then I can view the results in the SD file viewer, but it also adds them to the canvas for me. So there's that bank of 8 structures there is the result of our enumeration of that single structure, and they arrive with hover and drop, and I can put them where I want. So I'll just move them down a bit and put them there, so I can see all of those structures. And I also have the SD file with all the bonds marked in there, as you can see. So there are 3 stereo centers in the structure that I created. I'm going to close that, and then also show you that now I can turn on the show stereo configuration now that there are some wedge bonds, and then it'll mark up things with R or S. So we've got all R's in that one, R, S, R, and so on. So that in simple terms is the stereo enumerator. It does what it says on the tin. It will take a structure and enumerate out all of the possible permutations and combinations of the up and down bonds in that structure. Okay, thanks for your time and thanks for listening.